Welcome back to Retro Rewind Network. Do you ever sit back and wonder where all the years have gone? For many of us, the 1970s and 1980s feel like just yesterday. It was a time of unforgettable television shows, legendary movies, timeless music, and celebrities who felt like members of our own families. We welcomed them into our homes every week. We watched them rise to fame, celebrate success, and become icons of an entire generation. But have you ever wondered what happened to them after the cameras stopped rolling? Today, we're taking a nostalgic journey back in time to revisit 10 legendary stars who shaped our youth. Some are still thriving today. Others sadly left us far too soon. Their stories may surprise you. Before we begin, tell us in the comments, which celebrity from the 70s or 80s was your favorite? Now grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's travel back to the golden age of entertainment. Star number 1, Clint Eastwood. Few actors have left a bigger mark on Hollywood than Clint Eastwood. During the 1970s and 1980s, Eastwood became one of the most recognizable faces in the world. His tough guy image, calm confidence, and unforgettable screen presence made him a favorite among moviegoers. Many fans first fell in love with Eastwood through his Western films. He had a unique ability to say very little while commanding every scene he appeared in. Audiences admired his strength, independence, and quiet determination. Then came Dirty Harry. The character quickly became one of the most famous law enforcement figures in movie history. Eastwood's portrayal of the tough San Francisco detective captivated audiences and helped define action films for years to come. Throughout the 70s and 80s, his movies consistently performed well at the box office. Whether starring in westerns, action films, or thrillers, Eastwood seemed incapable of making a bad choice. However, acting was only part of his story. Behind the scenes, he developed a passion for directing. Over time, he became just as respected behind the camera as he was in front of it. His directing career eventually earned some of the highest honors in Hollywood, and proved that he possessed talents far beyond acting. Today, even in his 90s, Clint Eastwood remains one of the most admired figures in entertainment history. Although he has slowed down considerably, his legacy continues to inspire actors, directors, and filmmakers around the world. For millions of fans, Clint Eastwood represents a generation of stars who embodied confidence, toughness, and professionalism. Star number 2, Dolly Parton. A woman whose talent and kindness have made her one of the most beloved entertainers of all time, Dolly Parton. Born into a humble family in rural Tennessee, Dolly grew up with very little money, but an abundance of determination. From an early age, she dreamed of becoming a singer. That dream eventually became reality. Her powerful voice, heartfelt lyrics, and unique personality quickly captured the attention of country music fans. Songs such as Jolene, Coat of Many Colors, and I Will Always Love You became classics that continue to be loved decades later. During the 1970s and 1980s, Dolly's popularity exploded. She wasn't just successful in country music. She crossed over into mainstream entertainment and attracted fans from every corner of the world. Her charm and talent made her one of the most recognizable stars of her generation. Her acting career also flourished. Many viewers fondly remember her role in the hit film 9 to 5, where her warmth and humor made her an instant favorite. Despite incredible success, Dolly never lost touch with her roots. She remained humble, approachable, and dedicated to helping others. Fans admired not only her talent, but also her generosity and genuine kindness throughout her remarkable career. Today, she continues to inspire people through her charitable work. Her Imagination Library program has provided millions of books to children, encouraging literacy and education across multiple countries. Her theme park, Dollywood, remains one of America's most popular attractions. Even after decades in the spotlight, Dolly Parton continues to prove that kindness can be just as powerful as talent. Now let's move on to our next legendary star. Star number 3, Tom Selleck. If you watched television during the 1980s, this face needs no introduction. Tom Selleck. With his iconic mustache, easygoing personality, and undeniable charm, Selleck became one of television's biggest stars. His breakthrough role came when he was cast as Thomas Magnum in Magnum P.I. The series quickly became one of the most popular shows on television. Viewers loved the action, the Hawaiian scenery, the memorable Ferrari, and most importantly, Tom Selleck himself. At the height of his popularity, he became one of the most recognizable television stars in the world. His success opened doors to film roles and numerous opportunities throughout Hollywood. Yet unlike many celebrities, Selleck preferred a relatively private life. He avoided much of the drama often associated with fame and focused on building a stable family life. Years later, he found renewed success through his role in Blue Bloods, introducing him to an entirely new generation of viewers. Today, much of his time is spent enjoying life on his California ranch. He has often spoken about how much he enjoys working outdoors and spending time away from the spotlight. For Tom Selleck, happiness was never measured solely by fame. It was measured by family, peace, and personal fulfillment. And perhaps that's why fans continue to admire him after all these years. Now let's move on to our next legendary star. Star number 4, Lindsay Wagner. Do you remember the unforgettable television series The Bionic Woman? If you do, then you certainly remember Lindsay Wagner. During the 1970s, Wagner became one of television's most admired stars, thanks to her role as Jane Summers, a woman whose life was saved through advanced bionic technology after a terrible accident. The show quickly became a massive success. Viewers loved Jane Summers because she was more than just a superhero. She was compassionate, intelligent, courageous, and relatable. Young girls especially saw her as a role model at a time when strong female characters were still relatively rare on television. Lindsay Wagner's performance earned widespread praise and made her a household name around the world. Week after week, audiences tuned in to watch her battle villains, overcome challenges, and use her extraordinary abilities to help others. But unlike many stars who spent their entire careers chasing fame, Wagner eventually became interested in something much deeper. As the years passed, she devoted much of her energy to personal growth, health, wellness, and education. She became an author and speaker, sharing lessons about mindfulness, stress management, and living a balanced life. Rather than focusing solely on Hollywood success, she chose to help people improve their emotional and physical well-being. Today, Lindsay Wagner continues to inspire fans who remember her iconic television role, while also touching lives through her work as an educator and advocate for healthy living. Her journey reminds us that true success is not only measured by fame, but also by the positive impact we have on others. Now let's move on to our next legendary star. Harrison Ford. Few actors have portrayed as many legendary characters as Harrison Ford. For millions of fans, he will always be remembered as Han Solo, the charming smuggler who became one of the most beloved heroes in movie history. Others know him best as Indiana Jones, the adventurous archaeologist who traveled the world searching for lost treasures while escaping danger at every turn. These iconic roles helped make Ford one of the most recognizable faces in entertainment. During the 1970s and 1980s, Harrison Ford became one of Hollywood's biggest stars. His films attracted enormous audiences and generated billions of dollars worldwide. What made Ford so popular was his unique combination of toughness, humor, intelligence, and authenticity. Unlike many action stars, he seemed like an ordinary person placed in extraordinary situations. Audiences connected with that realism, making him a favorite among moviegoers everywhere. Before becoming famous, Ford's path to success was not easy. He worked as a carpenter while struggling to establish himself as an actor. For years, major success seemed out of reach, and he continued taking whatever opportunities he could find. Then everything changed. His role in Star Wars transformed him into an international superstar almost overnight. From that point forward, his career soared to incredible heights and opened the door to even greater success. Even today, well into his 80s, Harrison Ford continues to act and take on challenging roles. Away from Hollywood, he enjoys spending time on his Wyoming ranch and pursuing his passion for aviation. He has also participated in search and rescue efforts over the years, helping people in need. His adventurous spirit remains one of the defining qualities that fans continue to admire, proving that true legends never lose their appeal. Star number 6, Jaclyn Smith. When Charlie's Angels premiered in the 1970s, it quickly became a television sensation. Among its stars was Jaclyn Smith, whose elegance, beauty, and charm made her one of the most admired women in entertainment. Playing Kelly Garrett, Smith became a cultural icon. Viewers admired her confidence, intelligence, and sophistication. Her popularity helped make the series one of the most successful shows of its era. Unlike many television stars whose popularity fades after a hit show ends, Jaclyn Smith successfully reinvented herself. She recognized early on that building a career beyond acting would provide long-term opportunities. As a result, she entered the business world and became one of the first celebrities to create highly successful lifestyle, fashion, and home product brands. Her business ventures proved remarkably successful, and showcased her talent as an entrepreneur. However, her life was not without challenges. In 2002, Smith was diagnosed with breast cancer. Facing one of the toughest battles of her life, she approached the situation with courage and determination. Through successful treatment and unwavering perseverance, she overcame the disease. Her experience inspired many people who were facing similar struggles and demonstrated the strength that had defined her throughout her career. After her recovery, Smith became an advocate for awareness and early detection, helping countless women understand the importance of regular screenings. Today, Jacqueline Smith continues to inspire people through her resilience, business success, and positive outlook on life. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that strength often reveals itself during life's most difficult moments. Now let's move on to our next legendary star. Star number 7, Michael Landon. Few television stars ever connected with audiences quite like Michael Landon. For many families, seeing him on television felt like spending time with a trusted friend. Landon first gained fame through the hit television series Bonanza, one of the most successful Western shows ever produced. His natural charm, warm personality, and strong screen presence quickly made him a fan favorite and helped establish him as one of television's most recognizable stars. But it was his role as Charles Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie that truly cemented his place in television history. The series became beloved for its heartfelt stories about family, perseverance, faith, and community. Viewers admired Charles Ingalls as a loving father who always tried to do the right thing despite life's many challenges. The character became a symbol of strength, kindness, and devotion for audiences around the world. What many people didn't realize was that Michael Landon was much more than an actor. He was also a talented writer, producer, and director who played a major role behind the scenes. His creative influence helped shape many of the stories that audiences loved. Landon's dedication to quality storytelling allowed him to create television programs that connected deeply with viewers and remained meaningful long after they first aired. Later, he starred in Highway to Heaven, another highly successful series that focused on kindness, compassion, and helping others. The show's uplifting messages resonated deeply with viewers and further strengthened Landon's reputation as an entertainer who brought hope and inspiration to television. His ability to portray caring and relatable characters helped him maintain a strong connection with audiences throughout his career. Sadly, tragedy struck in 1991 when Michael Landon was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. The diagnosis shocked fans around the world, many of whom had followed his career for decades. Despite his illness, he remained remarkably positive, courageous, and determined. His strength during such a difficult time earned even greater admiration from the public, who continued to support him throughout his battle. Star number 8, Olivia Newton-John. Who could ever forget the bright smile, beautiful voice, and unforgettable charm of Olivia Newton-John? During the 1970s and 1980s, she became one of the most beloved entertainers in the world. Her career began in music, where her sweet voice quickly attracted attention. Song after song climbed the charts, and before long she had become an international star. Fans everywhere admired her talent, grace, and ability to connect with audiences through her music. But it was her role as Sandy in Grease that turned her into a cultural phenomenon. The film became one of the most successful musicals in movie history, and Olivia's performance captured the hearts of millions. Audiences loved watching Sandy transform from a shy, innocent student into a confident young woman. Her chemistry with John Travolta helped make Grease a timeless classic that continues attracting new fans decades after its original release. Her success did not stop there. During the 1980s, Olivia continued dominating the music industry with hit songs, including Physical, which became one of the decade's biggest recordings. Her image, talent, and positive personality made her one of the most admired women in entertainment. Yet behind the scenes, she faced challenges far greater than anything she encountered on stage or screen, proving that her true strength extended beyond fame and success. Olivia battled breast cancer for many years, facing the disease with remarkable courage and determination. Rather than allowing her diagnosis to define her, she used her platform to raise awareness and support cancer research. Her strength inspired millions of patients and families around the world. Sadly, Olivia Newton-John passed away in 2022. Yet her legacy remains stronger than ever through her music, her films, and her message of hope, resilience, and kindness. Before you go, let's test your memory. Question number 1, Colon Dot. What was the name of the television show where Tom Selleck drove a red Ferrari and wore Hawaiian shirts? The answer is Magnum P.I. Question number 2. What was the name of Lindsay Wagner's character in The Bionic Woman? The answer is Yaim Summers. Question number 3. Which famous 1978 musical starred both John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John? The answer is Grease. How many did you get right? Let us know in the comments below. As we look back at these incredible stars, we're reminded that while time moves forward, great memories never fade. The movies they made, the television shows they starred in, and the music they shared became part of our lives. These legends entertained us during some of the most memorable years of the 20th century. They made us laugh. They made us cry. They inspired us to dream. And in many ways, they helped shape the culture of an entire generation. Some are still with us today, continuing to inspire fans around the world. Others have sadly passed away, but their contributions remain alive through the work they left behind. Their stories remind us that fame may come and go, but true talent never disappears. The memories they created continue to live on in our hearts and in the hearts of future generations who discover their work for the very first time. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey through the lives of these unforgettable stars. If you enjoyed today's trip down memory lane, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Retro Rewind Network, and turn on notifications so you never miss another nostalgic adventure. And don't forget to share your favorite celebrity from today's list in the comments below. We love hearing your memories and stories. Until next time, take care, stay safe, Cherish the past and keep those wonderful memories alive. We'll see you in the next video.